Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dan Sky Technologies, an IT expert and a digital content creator. I'll be helping you here to become better on your YouTube journey as you navigate your way through creating top-notch content. So, without further ado, let's dive in. So, this is the first time creation of a YouTube channel. How do you go about this? So you just go to youtube.com on your browser. So when you hit it, the page comes up. Then you go to the sign in. So the sign in, you click on the sign in at the far top up there. The sign in where you see my cursor. So the sign in takes you to the page where you will have to put in your email address. If you already have an email address, you can put it there. But in a situation where you don't have an email address, you can create an account below, as you can see below there. So this the creation of account, you have three features. You either create for personal, or you create for your child, or you create for work or business. It's recommended you create for work or business because work for business helps you have a branded channel and also helps give you more features. So in this tutorial, I'll be creating for work or for business. So I'm going to be hitting on that to create the account on work. I'll create it for work or for my business. So the personal aspect will not give you much features as that of the business because it's not going to give you access to branding, and it's going to expose the email account content. But the work for business is going to help you to give access to those who can access just the YouTube account. Maybe they want to manage it for you or do one or two features therein. So I'll be creating it for work for business. So I'll hit on that. So we create for the work for business. All right. So the page comes up now where we create for work for business. So you're just going to go straight to get a mail, get a Gmail address, choose the email that is best for your business. So when we hit on that, it takes us to the page where we will now put in our first name and the last name, the details for creating this business branded account. So the business branded account is best. So I'm just going to hit in my first name there. I'm going to hit in my first name there. I'm going to hit in my last name. Now proceed. So you can also set up the date of birth requirement. So I'm just going to do that. Set up my date of birth requirement for this account. After which I'm going to put in the gender. So it is best you do all of that so that it can be able to help you retrieve the accounts where possible. So this takes me to the page where I will have to put in the email address, but I'm going to use the features of creating my own Gmail address. So it gives you options when you hit on that, but I'm not going to use that. So I'll just go straight to creating my own Gmail address. So I'm going to hit in my email, what I prefer. I'm gonna hit it in there. So that's what I prefer. So I'm typing. So after that, I'll proceed. Takes me to the page where I'll put in my password. So ensure that your password is very case sensitive and as lengthy as possible. This is just for a test run, so I won't be, I may later choose to secure it. So I proceed, and that takes me to where I'll have to confirm that I'm not a robot. So this is where you gives you the provision to authenticate your account with your mobile number. So I'm just going to hit in my mobile number now. So I'll put it in my mobile number. Okay, so ensure that your mobile number is as correct as possible, so that you do not have a push of the OTP, the code that will be sent to you to a different number. Although if that happens, you just check to correct the number properly and ensure that the number is correct. So I'm just gonna hit in my number now, and I'm doing that now. Just want to be very sure, verifying the number to be sure it's very correct. So after which I'll proceed to the next page. So after that, it's going to take us to the next page where we will further provide the code that was sent to the mobile number that we provided. So I'm just going to hit in that code now. So put in the code. Okay, so that's correct. I proceed to the next page. Here I preferably can put in my recovery mail address. If you wish, you can add a recovery mail address, but you may choose to leave it and do that some other time. Okay, so that's it. We're in. So the account has been created. So we just agree to the terms and conditions now. So we agree to the terms and conditions, so we can go straight up right into the account. I'll just give it a while. So now says your Google account is ready. Now set up your business. So you could choose to continue to set up, but I will just skip that for now. Just say not now. You can always set up where it will ask you to provide further information, like giving the branding of the business on Google properly. So now we are straight into the account. So we're straight into the account. We're inside the YouTube account. So after that, the next thing we'll do is just to go hit on the menu up there that's having the J. So that's where you find the details of your account. So the first thing we'll do there is just to create the account. So we'll hit on the create a channel. So we create a channel once we're into the account. So we'll create a channel, and once we have created a channel, it gives us that full access into the studio, where we can now make other customizations that will follow. So hit on the create account now. the box pops up, says how you will appear. So do well to like this video and also subscribe if you find it helpful. So these are the details of the accounts and the handle. So it gives you the details and the handle, so you just get straight up to create channel. So just wait for a while it creates the channel for you. Now it just take a while the channel is being created. It should just take a while. So after it has created it will bring up this box, tells you welcome to YouTube Studio. So you now hit on the continue to proceed into the account proper. So you see how beautiful the preview is. So now we are on the dashboard of the channel straight up. So you could see all the features. You see the channel analytic, you see the summary, top videos. So once you come to the dashboard, it shows you an overview of what's happening in your channel from the last recent uploads. So we could choose to do further customization when you click on that menu up there, the one that's showing the J where the cursor is. If you don't want to do that, you can also click on the features, the menu features to the left. So you could also do further customizations on the channel. You could also choose to switch the account. Now here you have create, you see the upload videos, go live, new playlist, new podcast. You can upload your videos from that section. Then to the left here where you have customization, you do well to customize the banner page and the profile picture. So all of these gives an overview. Even the name normally comes from the Google account. So you do well to put in your description in the box here. So this description gives viewers what the channel is all about, what you're doing on the channel. You can do well to add your language and also do well to feel like copy the link. This is your unique URL link that links to the YouTube channel. So you could share this link with other friends, relatives, and you can share with anyone. So we'll discuss more on the features there in the account so that you get acquainted to what the features are all about. So you could also add links. You could add your YouTube, your channel from Instagram and your TikTok or Facebook to that section where you have the add links. So you add your links. Then if you feel like adding an email address that viewers would use to contact you, you can also add it in the box there that says email addresses. So on the video watermark, it's a very good overview of having a watermark on your channel because it helps to give viewers maybe a way of subscribing to the account, so they could see that and also subscribe on every of your videos. So we'll discuss more on the dimension of the size of the file, JPEG, PNG, as the case may be, you would like to upload on the banner, on the profile, and on the watermark. There's specific specification as to what you need to frame up to be able to upload for this particular features so as to fit into the display. So that's much we can cover for now. Like I said earlier, we'll be discussing more of this customization in the further videos to come. We'll discuss more of this, and also we'll be taking you through one other key feature that you need to do on your account, YouTube account, once it's created. So thanks for watching. We really appreciate your time spent in watching this video. Do well to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that once any video is uploaded, any content is uploaded, you will be the first to see this content and also get the knowledge. Thank you. Bye.